Hi guys, so finally we're going to be looking at type operators. So there are basically two types of type operators. We have the type of and then the instance of. So we use type of to check for the type of a variable. Then we use instance of to check if an object is an instance of an object type. You get? So we have an object that we already declared and assigned a variable. I want to check if that object that we already declared is an instance of an object type. So we use the instance of. This will become clearer in subsequent examples. So here you can see type of 3 is a number, type of string 3 is a string, type of false is boolean, type of true is also boolean, type of undefined, type of null is an object. So if I console the log none, you see it gives you an object. All right, so type of function, so if I console the log func, it gives you a function. So basically you're checking for the types of that variable. I've already done data types. I believe we've done data types. Yeah, we did data types in the previous video. You can go back and watch it. The video was taken by Lola Day. Now I declared an array here. Yeah, I declared an array here, and the array assigned that array to something else here. Okay, then here I'm saying, is this array an instance of the array type? That's true. Is it an instance of the object type? That's true. Is it an instance of a string? That's false. Is it an instance of a number? That's false. So if I declare a string, just like a basic string, if I say let string, which I've done before, I'll say string is equal to string. Can I say something like is string this? Let's console the log. Is string an instance of string? It gave me true. Wow. All right, that makes sense here. How about, is it an instance of an array? Yeah. Why is my console.log not working? Is string an instance of an array? That should be false. So let's see what Cooker will say. That should be false actually. I wonder why it's not, my Cooker is not working on this. Okay, because my code is breaking there. Okay, that's false basically. However, in some programming languages like C, string is actually an object. String is taken as an object. If you want to manipulate strings, you manipulate strings the same way as you manipulate objects. Then, so basically, these two are not instances because they are obviously of different types. What else? So how is this useful to us? How can we apply this when solving problems? So let's say we have an array. In fact, we have this. Please, I'm going to highlight this. We have array 1 as an array of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 true string objects and objects like that, empty objects. So as you can see in JavaScript, it's very easy to declare arrays. We are going to come into this. You don't need to bother yourself about how to declare arrays. So I then want to loop through each of these data in this array. I want to loop through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then check, is this one an instance of an array? I want to check. Then if it is, I want to do something. So the first time I want to console the log I, console the log array at I, array r at I. So I've looped through. So this is going to loop for as long as the length of the array is. So it's going to loop through. Let me bring this down. Control C. Comment out. Let me bring it out. Okay. So it's going to loop through. For the first time, it's going to see 1, which is console leg. Second time, it's going to see 2, and like that until you get to the last one. So I want to say if practical example now, if array of I is instance of an array, do something. Yeah, do something. What do I want to do? I want to say alter the value. Alter the value. If array at I is an instance of an array, alter the value. So let's say alter the value of array at I to be equal to something, a string I have changed to something else. Then I'm kind of writing programming now, but don't worry about this. This is just to show you a practical example. Once you are done with that, you want to console the log array at I. So you see that array at I has changed to something else, but array at I firstly was here. So let's see what array at I was. Array at I. So array at I was an empty array. So the first array at I had here that's an instance of an array is just this last one. So I've changed that last one to something else. That makes sense. So if I console the log array at the end of the day, console the log array, yeah, so you see the last value now has changed. I've used my knowledge of this type of to manipulate this array to change it to something else. You see how easy it is to do this in JavaScript compared to when you're doing it in any other low-level languages. What about if I change this to, if it's an instance of an object, okay, which one do you think is going to look at? It's going to look at these two and then change the both of them to, I've changed to something else, I've changed to something else. How about I change this to, if it's an instance of a number, all right, if an instance of a number. So it's going to look at all those numbers, yeah, it's going to look at all those numbers 1 2 3 4 and then kind of change their values. Console the log array at I. Okay, all right, so basically instance of doesn't work on instance of array at I, instance of doesn't work on numbers, it only works on objects basically. All right, I hope this makes sense to you though, and thank you for listening. This video is getting too long. I hope you find this easy. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. All right, I think that's the end of operators.